もうだいぶ忘れちゃったな。確か、ホームズが、あだっけ、警部を殺したんじゃねえかっていうところで終わったんだっけ。今どんな状態？ホームズは警察からうまく逃げた。彼は私を最初から最後まで巧みに利用したのだと。そうそうそうそう。だから今、非常にワトソンの不信感はマックスなんだよね。うん。すげえな。で、何すんだっけ。ホームズの出版直前の記事。シャーロック・ホームズはベインズ警部、そうそう、ベインズ警部を殺して手配されてんだよね。水車小屋で起こった襲撃のね、ワトソンは利用されて、シャーロック・ホームズが爆発を起こして、逃げたみたいな状態か。うんうん。
Today's newspaper. Mrs. Hudson must have left it early this morning. Baines's murder has made the front page. The news has spread quickly. The poor man shot at point-blank range. He had faith in Holmes right to the end, and it cost him his life.
ベインズ警部は最後までホームズを信じてた。信じてたから殺されたってこと？相変わらず独り言が長いな、ワトソン。他に何かあるか。これからどうするつもりだっけ
？It's impossible to open this dratted door. The police left such a mess that something must have fallen behind it, or it got stuck when it closed.
ん？開かないの？
It's impossible to.
誰かいいんじゃないの？ホームズがいるんじゃないのこれ。
It's impossible.
警察が家探ししたから、なんか荒れて、部屋の中荒れて、ドアが開かなくなったみたいなこと言ってるけど、行かないし、まだまだあった。パイプ？
Holmes's pipe broken. I didn't notice it the last time.
壊れてる理由があるのか。
We think that we know the people around us, those who are close to us, who are part of our everyday lives, parents, colleagues, companions, friends.
だけどホームズのことは分かってなかったみたいな。
And it tears away the blinkers which we have
そういう
chosen
こと
to
を言いたいの
wear.
かな？
And it's at that precise moment that we finally see the true nature of those who always mattered the most to us.
まあ、ことごとく裏切られてる感じがするよ
But in
ね。
Holmes's case, what could have pushed the man, whom I have always considered as honest and loyal, to sink to such barbaric crimes and cold-blooded murder? I don't have the answer, but one thing is certain. Up until today, I had a friend.
あとそのいい人だからすげえ辛くなってる。かわいそう。
It's coming from the flat, I'm sure.
ほら、いいじゃん。ホームズいるじゃん、隣に。隣にいんじゃん。絶対いるっしょ、これ。絶対いるっしょ。ここにいるっしょ。
Holmes, I know you are in there.
いたわ、いたわ。
Open this door immediately.
いるかどうかわかんないか。いた。これ夢？
I need to know. You
夢
have
じゃねえ
no
のか。
right to keep the truth from me. Tell me.
I am sorry, Watson.
Open this door, or I will break it down.
Do what you like. The door is not locked.
You've driven me to this.
あら、やばい。あやあれ
It's the police! Open up!
バッドタイミングじゃないあれ夢だろ夢でしょこれ。どういう展開これ。
Why did it have to come to this, Holmes? All those years of friendship and respect, of trust. Everything that we went through together. And you deceived me all along. Damn you. I wish that I had seen
立ち会う
through
人
all
間
of
一人な
your
わけないでしょ。
lies.
あれ
Now, it is over.
入ってんの？
It is all over.
ん？
After so many days of relentless investigations and sleepless nights,
司教の
I
老いが亡くな
returned
っ
to the
た
Thames area,
あ
to
の
the
場所か。
very place where the bishop's nephew
はいはい
had
はい
died. I only had one trail left to explore, one last desperate attempt to understand recent events. I descended into the putrid, dark, suffocating depths of the town.
え、ワトソン
The
一人で？
sewers. The fresh breeze from the Thames gave way to the stale, dank air of the dark tunnels.
あれ？
A
司教の
shadow moving through an underground labyrinth, tormented, wandering through this
老いが
humid, oppressive purgatory.
地下迷宮となんか関係あったっけ？
What I might find mattered little. The most important thing was to keep moving.
一人で行きたくないね、これ。え、なに、降りてきたのか。え、なんかすごい汚な。なんか落ちてる。
I can see something.
タバコ？
This butt is still dry, despite the surrounding damp. It was thrown
せ
here not so long
捨て
ago.
られてそれほど時間は経ってないという。よく喋るな、相変わらず。
This butt.
うん。すげえな。これいや、こういうとこ、嫌いじゃないよ。
The bars are completely rusty.
はいはい。登れないってこと？
Oops. This bar has come away in my hands.
おー、危ない危ない。腐ってんだ。今、棒がひょっとして手に入った。本当だ。この棒は別な何かに使うのか。
The bars on this grate are
道具でやってみようか。
This will be useful.
取ったわ。取りましたよ、もう。他にはないね。で、今2つの棒が。これでこっちになんかするわけじゃないのか。そういうわけじゃないのね。ね、これ。おう。ここに
An iron ring. An iron.
おや
This must be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the sewers overflowing. This must be a serv.
なるほど。これに
That's of new.
こう、ここにはめ込むんじゃないのこれ。よ
An iron. An iron. This must be a. That's of new. That's of new.
あれこれかこっちか。こっちをするのか。
An iron.
違う。
This must. This must. This.
うるさい。じゃあ他にもなんかあるんじゃないの？一回一回下に戻っちゃうんだ。
Wire.
針金？はいはい。
A boat. I'm on the right track. I must cross the canal to see who landed here.
ということは、あのボートを取るから、そのために近づくってことかこれ、ひょっとして。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。なんかこれ、組み合わせか？はいはい。はいはいはい。全部組み合わせたわ。でこれを起こして、こ
This
こに
must
これ。
be a service trapdoor used to release the water in the event of the
はいはいは
sewers.
い。ここに入れるんでしょ多
An
分。
iron.
おや
This must be a.
あれ
This must. This must.
あれ
This must.
まだなんかあんな。まだあるぞ。まだなんかあるね。ひょっとしてまだなんかどっかに何かあるな。タバコは関係ないでしょ。ほんと、こっち側か。 なんかあんじゃないこの。これでしょ。
A piece of rope that floats. If it's long. Hmm.
おお、怒りじゃねえか。ありゃー
A body. Oh, it was weighed down by the anchor. There.
ああ。ってことはこれで組み合わせが違った。別々に使うらしい。じゃあ、でも、下の部分ってさ、固定するんでしょ？起こして、
This must be an iron. That's a
ちょっと待ってね。これじゃないの？
an iron. The trapdoor is
入ったわ、入ったわ。
horizontal and
なんでさっき入んなかった？
solidly fixed.
これで、ここまで行って、あれ行くんじゃないの？まあいいや。多分これで投げるんでしょ多分。
First try. Now
投げ
let's
る、
pull the boat back
投
here.
げるとこは見せ
The
ないのか。
boat is tied up on the other bank. It's impossible to pull it back to me.
相変わらず説明ありがとうございます。これで渡るってことか。
An old scarf with blood on it.
これは
This bit of iron seems new and looks like a piece from ordinary machinery.
てっぺん。何の金属でしょうか。
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
誰かが通った。なるほどね。他に調べるとこは
Footprints.
ないね。
Footprints.
ないね。まあ、左はなし。なんかあった今。ないか。
Footprints. Someone has been here recently.
ここを下に置いたのか。じゃあ。あ、これこれをあ、ちょっと待って。これでだよね。はいはいはい。綺麗にして。ああ、ここか。
Incredible. This grate is new and has a mechanical locking system.
これはああ、ここに持ってくのか、この。ちょっと待って。右、左、右、あ、違うな。うん。こっちに当てて、こっちへやらなきゃダメか。多分、一回、こっちやるでしょ？で、あ、ちょっと待ってね。で、右にやって、上にやって、で、これで左へやると。で、これで上に持ってって、左の下の、右の下な。はい。あ、これなんか、あ、まだやんのこれ。こっちから逆から数えた方がいいか。ここに行くにはどうしてもこっちに来なきゃいけないから、ここに来る必要なんだな。ちょっと待ってよ。違うな。逆だな、こっちか。こっちへ行かなきゃいけないけど、はい。こう、こう、こう、こう、こう、こう、こう、こうか。ってことはこっち側だな。左。まっすぐ行って、下、こう。あ、ダメだろ。ここ入っちゃダメでしょ。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。こうして、こうして、ちょっと待ってね。下やっちゃったら無理でしょ、これ。じゃこっちか。上、右、下、左、 上、右、下。なんか違うな。ああ、そこだ。こう、こう、こう、こう、こうの、こうで、で、こうで、こうで、こうで、こうか。大変だぞ、これ。完全に一周したじゃん。あと何？あと2回ぐらいそして。1、2、あ、なるほど。わかったわかった。こっちからだな。こう、こう、こう、こうの、こうの、こうで、こう、こう、こう、こう、こうだ。で、こう、こう、こうの、こうの、こうの、こうだな。これ終わり？
Open.
ああ、よかった。
Come
あ
on, John. Courage.
あ、怖いんだ。
And here's another. See how you like that.
なんだこれ？
How does this feel?
何これ？
Don't think you like that much.
誰かが殴られてんのか？ワトソン？え？誰が撃った？ワトソンが撃ったの？なんか布かぶされてんのか、これ。誰？
Holmes.
え？ホームズがリンチにあったのか？
I am so very glad to see you, Watson.
どういうこと？おお、現代。
He's alive! The bad guys had better watch out now. Grandpa's alive, and he is a good man. I knew that he was.
しかし、
Oh, they're going to be sorry now. My grandpa ruled. Yes, and my grandpa saved him. Read it.
You are alive. I don't know what to feel. Relief or regret.
Watson, my friend.
You are not in a good state, Holmes.
Neither are you.
I suppose not. Can you walk?
Not without your help.
Why did you fake your own death? And who were those men?
I have to carry on with the investigation. Alone. John, I'm innocent. I'm not an accomplice of those men. Look at me. Do I look as though I could be their boss? Am I in a
そん
position
な
to
風に
give
見えた
such
けどね
orders?。
最初から。
What
最
a
初は。
relief. My God, what a relief. But how?
Curare, hemlock, a few Indian plants, and sheep's blood to create the impression of death. A pathologist who owed me a favor for the death certificate.
Holmes, I was talking about this affair of...
I will explain everything, my friend, but we must leave here.
Yes, let's go back to Baker Street. I'll help you. Lean on me.
借りのある病理医に死亡診断書を出させたのか。
I have missed this old room very much, Watson.
ついこの間いたじゃないか。
I put everything back in place after Baines went through it, but I didn't stay here. I couldn't face it.
Sit down, my friend. It is time for you to know the full details of this case.
ずっと隠してたのか。
First of all, I must apologize for the distress that this has caused you, and for my behavior, which was, I know, quite abominable.
あ
I
れ
can
がお前
only
じゃない
hope
の？
that by the end of this explanation, you will understand that I behaved in such a way only to protect you, and that it caused me great pain to see your trust
距
and
離を置く
confidence
必要
in
があっ
me
たのかね。
ebbing away.
From whom or what did you wish to protect me?
From Professor Moriarty.
モリアーティ。
Moriarty?
We should not have taken pity on him in that Swiss asylum. Do you remember, during the case of the Awakened, our indulgence has cost us dear today?
He's responsible for the bishop's murder?
Yes, but that was only a small detail in his plan. A detail which he had to eliminate, as it compromised the whole of his diabolical project. The bishop had in his possession a document which he suspected as being one component of a larger puzzle. The ramifications were unknown to him, but he considered the matter as sufficiently important that he should consult me. The day before our macabre discovery, his nephew, who was in his confidence, brought to him an important
重要な要
element
素を
which helped him understand
司
Moriarty's
教の
grand
モイが持って
plan.
きたんだな。
It was at that moment that two men began to comprehend the seriousness of the situation. The bishop then decided to contact me.
Against his nephew's wishes? Was that what they argued about?
Yes, but Moriarty found out that the bishop knew of his projects, and he arranged for his murder. The murderers were also supposed to bring back the document that the nephew, young
ああ、これが
Hanford,
司教が
found,
殺された時
but they
か。
were unable to open the safe.
What was the document?
Evidence of Prince Woodville's
ウ
implication
ッドビル
in
王
the
子と
The
のモリア
nephew
ティの
must
つな
have
がりか。
retrieved it from the Royal Archives, where he worked. A link to the crown.
Yes, Moriarty wanted to overthrow Queen Victoria and place the prince on the throne of England.
政治的
But
な問
that's
題か。
impossible. He would have needed to create an incredible coup d'etat.
うんうん。
Patience,
だよね。
Watson. First of all, Moriarty placed his pawns so they might begin to develop and encourage a tense atmosphere, ready to discredit the Queen and thereby raise Woodville's popularity.
人
And
気上げ
provoke
た
a
のは
famine.
炊き
So
出しだ
that
よ
the
な。
prince's soup kitchens could begin distributing food, and
炊き
he
出
would
しは
appear
普
as
通
a
にやってたけ
hero.
ど。
Exactly. Moriarty quickly learned that I was making inquiries as to his plan, and without wishing to sound vain, he knew that I was the only person capable of upsetting his schemes. He therefore set up a plan that
いちい
I'd
ち
be
なんかムカつくな。
discredited
ホ
and
ームズ。
thought of as a criminal.
And you played along with him.
Precisely. Allowing him to believe that he had succeeded was the best
なるほ
way
ど。
of ensuring that his
モリア
attention
ティ
was
に
no longer
ホー
fixed
ム
on
ズ
me.
殺害が成功し
Why
たと
didn't
思わ
you
せる。
say anything to Scotland Yard?
Did you not think it strange that Inspector Lestrade was away for weeks?
What? You mean to say that Baines?
Was working for Moriarty.
ああ、だから殺したってことか。
I understand. The bishop's murderers were in the hands of this traitor, and you were therefore at a dead end after our investigations of the...
Yes, and Baines' authority allowed him access to the police archives. He changed and forged
なる
all
ほ
the
どね。
charges in the documents that you saw at Judge Beckett's house. It was also he who substituted the Samoan necklace for a vulgar copy.
あ、じゃあ
So
警
that
察に
was why
頼
the
れないね、
judge
これ
went
じゃ
to
ね。
Farley's to obtain Baines's false information.
Precisely. But they each found themselves as instruments in Moriarty's strange orchestra. Judge Beckett received entire books full of charges against me, and a journalist such as Farley will not hold back when he gets the chance to make the front page of all the newspapers in England. With regard to Farley, it was a mere case of professional misconduct.
And to think that I held you responsible for the explosion at the judge's house. What a relief! But why did Moriarty have him killed?
He was on the point of discovering that all the documents supplied by Farley, and therefore by Baines, were false. Exactly the opposite to what our enemy was anticipating.
And where did the poison fit in all this?
Unfortunately, I
そ
do
う。
not possess all the information on
毒
this
がどう
subject.
関わってくるの？
The first time that we saw the
一番最
effects
初
of
に
this
毒を
substance on the body of the bishop. The poison was evidently only at an experimental stage. It was much too potent to do anything with.
え
Effectively. But in the second case, Kurtz, I didn't notice a great advance.
However, there was one. The
毒
poison
は
was no
殺すための
longer
もんじゃ
fatal.
ないってこと？
Yes, but the madness was still there.
狂
I should
ったんだ
remind
よ
you
ね。
that he attempted to devour his own dogs.
Correct, Watson. But it was not the second case, as you supposed. Remember the number of other incidences of madness, either collective or individual, relayed
まだ
in
他にもあるって
the
こ
press in
と？
the days prior to it.
え
You mean to say?
That Moriarty tested this dangerous mixture on a large number of guinea pigs. Apparently with little success, as all
炊き出し
those
が何
people are now dead.
炊き出し
I
が
say apparently
人体実験って
because
こ
I
と
do not have the least idea as to the result Moriarty was hoping for.
モルモットって、あそこにいた町の人
And
た
that's
ちじゃ
where
ないの
Hans comes in, isn't it?
Moriarty needed him to devise the substance's final formula.
And so you helped Hans to escape so he might lead you to it.
Yes, but things did not go as I had planned.
ああ、
The
もう
professors
抑えられちゃっ
got
たの
their
ね
hands on
い
it
つの間に
just after his escape.
全然
You
描かれて
lost
ねえよ
his trail.
Yes, but I doubted that Moriarty would take Hans to his lair. To find him, I had only one trail, the bomb placed at the
Baghdad.
judge's house.
ああ、それでは
The
ない。ロシア
trail
の
of the
ロシアの
three
やつか。
Russian brothers.
あちら
I
あちら
found
から
out
何
about the mill by having the
辿ったんだ。
anarchist's trail followed by the children in my own secret police. Once again, their help was a determining factor. As regards knowing where to locate Moriarty's lair, I hoped to find the information in the attic of the water mill. I got to it only just in time before Baines turned up.
ベインズより先
And you
に
were stuck
情
then,
報を手に
weren't
入れら
you?
れたってことか。
Allowing him to arrest you would have meant certain death.
Regrettably. But Moriarty's plan worked in any case, as after killing Baines, I became England's most wanted man for the murder of a Scotland Yard inspector.
And so you had to make sure that people forgot about you. Therefore, you orchestrated your own death so that you might continue your investigation
本当
discreetly.
だな。
Oh, that was a terrible time for me, Holmes.
悲しいね。
I am sorry, my dear fellow.
話しと
Well,
き
the
よな。
important thing is that you are well and truly alive.
Yes, but it is not over yet. Moriarty will take action one day or another.
You were saying that you had found Moriarty's hideout. Where is it?
In an abandoned fun fair on the outskirts of
遊園
London.
地。
It is quite certain that they are all there.
あ、
Shield,
王子もいん
the
の
prince, and of
すげえ
course,
な。
Moriarty.
すげえな、揃ってんな
If。Moriarty puts the prince on the throne, he'll have his hands on the reins of the kingdom. Her colonies, her diplomatic network, her riches, everything.
Yes, including the army, the war fleet, everything he needs to help him conquer Europe. And eventually, I suspect,
話でかくなってんな。
Holmes, we have to be quick. His
それを
plan
何
hasn't been put
一
into
回の
action yet.
探
Perhaps
偵
it's
が
not too
なんと
late.
かできるの
let us go immediately, Watson.
何王子は、あれ王子じゃない、人体実験で何町の人たちを狂わせようとしてんの
Do
ん
you
遊園地
really
の。
believe that Moriarty is in there behind that fence?
Something in the wind seems to suggest it, Watson.
I have a peculiar acid taste in my mouth, if that is what you mean, Holmes.
Well, yes. The air is tainted still with toxic fumes from the factory
有
chimneys.
毒ガスね。
I believe that I read about this place. The fun fair was abandoned after the factory was built so close by. It was said that even the ice cream tasted bitter.
汚染されてるってことか。
Aren't you
Eh.
curious about the warehouse down there? There seems to be some strange activity taking place inside.
Strange and in keeping with Moriarty's activities. Let us go and see what they're up to.
もうムービーだけでかなり長いな、これ。何どうすんのあ、シャーロック・ホームズだ。久々。ホームズで何調べんのうんうん。うん。あ、なんか、
Here is a good place to try and get through.
ほうほう。
This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the wall.
なんか上に乗せんのか、じゃあ。まだなんか重ねんのか。
That could be used as a weapon in a necessity.
武器として、ない。鉄の棒だ。
With this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof.
倉庫の方に行くのと、遊園地に行く方に分かれるつもりか
Cutting pliers. They could be useful.
ペンチ何使うのなんかある。よ。
I can't do.
できないの？あ、そう。鉄の棒。ああ、できたの。あ、クランクだ。クランクだ。どんなゲームでも使えるクランクだ。多分ここに入れるんでしょ？ほらほらほら。どこ？ここ？
This motor is from the cable car.
ロープウェイの発動機か。
There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor.
石油も必要なの？
Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir.
モーター油。オイルも必要なのかな？クランクで、
This motor is from the cable car.
ちょっと待って。どっかつけられるの？
Empty.
うん。ここからじゃないみたい
There's a
な。
little petrol left.
他のところにアクセスできないかな。このクランクどこ？
The lever is stuck.
レバーが動かない。そりゃそうだろうね。
This chest is shut by a cord, which also attaches it to the. This chest is shut by a.
はい。切るのか、これ。あ、切った。あ、オイルだ。はいはい。はいはい。で、このオイルを入れればいいのね。はい。
This
入れるわ
motor
よ。
is from the cable car.
入れるよ。はい、入
Let
れ
us
た。
hope it works. There's a little.
まだ起動できない。まだ起動するには何か足んない。これ、ここだけじゃねえな。あっち行くでしょ。なかった。
Vodka. There's a little at the bottom of.
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
まさかウォッカを燃料代わりに使うっていうことかな？そういうことか。
This motor is from the.
これか？入った入った。
Here's what we can use for.
OK。で、これでクランクを持って、どこにあるのこれ。クランクの先がわかんないな。どこ？これ？
The crank is
あ
in
った。
place.
こんなんわかるかな？ちょっと待って。
It works.
We are going to separate. I will find a way into the fair.
音と
and you must
煙が。
investigate the warehouse.
音と
Very
煙
well,
が。
I'll do that.
There is no one on the roof.
あ
If the machine
こ
should
れで
get
ワトソン
out
が
of
向こう行くの
control,
か。
then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
なるほど
I
ね。
should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
グッドラックと。ここで二手に分かれるのか。よし。